Hello everybody, this is Kevin with Inspiring How You See That. We're the inspirational channel that goes behind the scenes, interviews some of your favorite artists, entertainers, and much more. So typically we try to do, we call them Tech Tuesdays. This is actually going to be a bonus feature. It is not a Tuesday, but we wanted to put this helpful tech video out for some of our subscribers that have been asking some questions about OBS. So what OBS is it's open broadcaster software, and it's a great program, and this is something we talk a lot about. Now, again, in this segment, if there's something that you don't, if it's too long of a segment, you can always fast forward it. That's the great thing about YouTube. So if it's too long, but there are some questions out there from some subscribers that wanted us to cover it a little more in detail. So that's what we're doing within this segment. So with OBS, it's basically a screen recording program. And if you want to get into a little bit more of the features and everything that's within OBS, all the editing tips, we do have a lot of other videos out there that can help you out with that. But I wanted to go over it just with a quick overview. And some of the questions out there and some of the issues that you guys have been having is, you're doing some recording or some other programs or other apps that you're using. Sometimes it's hard for us to tell unless you either put it in a comment or send us like a screenshot via email or what you're having an issue with, and we can kind of help you. But a lot of times with OBS, it can kind of work around some of the issues that some of the apps have with the recording or some of the screen recording. Now, what works really well with OBS, and I always recommend this, now you can use this on your iPhone, iPad, but OBS works great with desktop. And if you can, have two screens. Anymore, it's kind of a must, especially when you're doing any reviews or you're doing any training or you're just simply doing what we're doing and we're talking about something within a segment or a helpful segment, and it helps to have two screens so you can kind of have two different platforms as we have here, because we have one screen off to our right and another screen off to our left. So I can actually show you on this screen, and I have two different OBSs currently open, and I can kind of go through and show you a little bit about OBS. And you'll see here, in OBS, this is where you start recording and basically screenshot what's coming up on your computer. In other segments, we do talk about your mic settings and all those settings. So these are something you're going to want to watch those videos too as well, because OBS is a great screen recording program, but you do have to have certain things set right and other things within OBS. So like even we have this backdrop there, it even talks about backdrops. It talks about, as you see here with the camera, where I'm at, about implementing a camera, implementing in green screen, a number of different things. But OBS is great, and it really helps if you're wanting to even just record a video of something you pulled from YouTube and you want something back there and you want to have, you want to talk about it. That's the great thing about OBS. It's a lot more functional than some of the other apps. Some of the other apps seem to, we've tried a lot of different ones, but if there is an app out there that you guys have, again, email's the best way, because then you can also send us a screenshot, maybe even a recorded video of what issues you're having, because that actually works the best, kind of like what we're doing now. And we can actually talk about it right in front of you and show you right on a screen. Trying to email back and forth or trying to give you some tips through the comment line sometimes can be very difficult. And we try our best, and we apologize if, sometimes if we can't, answer those questions. But we always like to do videos. So if we could do a video in regards to your question that you may have about OBS, or there's a video out there on our OBS that you don't see, something that's, maybe within the gaming, how you do live stream gaming, or you want to do a live video behind here when it's moving around, when you're talking, you want to set your speakers, you want to set your sound controls. Those are all within a lot of our videos, but we'll cover each topic in regards to what you may be asking. So if you're just asking about a mic issue, we're going to put that in a short, smaller segment than like this one. We do more in-depth segments as like this one in regards to some of the questions that, you know, some of you out there want us to cover it a little bit more in depth, and it may be a 7 to 10 minute video. But our other videos are usually anywhere between 2 to 4 minutes for the small little segments of questions that you guys have to touch basically in regards to that question. So again, OBS is a free platform, and we'll have everything down below in the links, so that way you can link right to OBS, just download it, and they always update it. So if you do update it, currently right now they updated to the 28.0 or 0.0.3. I don't really care for the update. I mean, there's a lot of different things that they have done that are better, but there's also some things where there's still some glitches in it. It's just kind of like anything that has, you know, any update. Sometimes the updates work good, and then on the next update they need to clean out some of those glitches. You know, just like your iPhone or whatever phone you may be using, and when they do that update, sometimes your apps work better, and then other times some of them do and some of them don't, and they have to get those glitches out of there. But the most current one right now is 28.0.3, and it does work pretty well. There's a lot more features within that can help you. So hopefully this helps some of your guys' questions out there. And, you know, again, reach out to us, Brian and I, or if you have any questions, we'll try to get back to you as quick as we can, either within a Tech Tuesday, or if we're doing any of the interview segments or any of the band segments or behind the scenes and you guys have questions on that, please do just reach out to us, and we'll get an email back to you or a message back to you as quick as possible. And we'll see you on the next video.